Hey all. Hey, how about another Zeppelin acoustic number? You go through the standard tuning. You go through the long organ intro, which is awesome, by the way. And then you get into the main sort of. That G, sorry, D, C, G, sort of F's implied in there. But that's the, Sweet Home Alabama, it's I Can't Find My Way Home, there's a million of them that are the same progression. It's one of those, a great one. So you want to go through on the D, in terms of how it's picked, I'm just sort of capturing the flavor of how he did it. I haven't listened to it that close, but there is an important thing in how you do it. Right. On a D chord. So when you walk it down, so I think the important thing is you get on that high E string. So you go the second chord after the D is A at the 3rd fret, D and G open, B at the 3rd fret, high E at the 3rd fret. I mean, you want to finger it like this because you're going to walk it down to 2 after that. Right. Same thing both times except, and then you do the same thing when you walk down the A string to the 2nd fret, which is a G, but you're not playing the low G note on it. So again, and the turnaround is 0, 2, hammer on the A fret at 2, the A string at 2. To a D string, and the D string, that's 3rd fret bent up. I'm looking in the monitor. You should be looking at this because you don't want to get sloppy like that. And then right, that's all that is D. So it's like a D, A, C, G, D. But let's go through that. So you go up to the, after this, a D up here, the Pete Townsend D. Right? As if you were barring a D chord, but you only want the top end of it. So open D string, G and B at 7, high E at 5. So the 2nd chord, this is "You'll be bad to me, but I'm coming back home to you," or whatever that is, whatever he says there. So we'll keep the D string open through all 4 of these little chords. That one is B and E at 5, G at 6, and we'll get to that stuff in a second. But right now the main chord shapes are then C. Do exactly the same thing 2 frets down. So that's G and B at 5, high E at 3. That's B and E3, G at 4. Right. So, but what he does and he does it, I think, different. He just messes around with it each time through. High E string up 2 frets. And do the same thing down here. And then D. Your time is gonna come. Right. G. I think he messes around in between. Your time is gonna come. A at the 2nd fret. And D at the 2nd fret. Not the 3rd fret. It's not that. It sounds more like. Right, in between there, after the a D, slap it. It's that same C shape, then the same G shape. F, back into it. So you probably want to do it as. On those chords, listen for yourself and see what he does, but the suspensions are 5/7 on high E, 3/5 on the E on the 2nd one. It's parts of it are kind of close to more than a feeling when you're plucking through the D, C, G thing. But a good one to everybody can sing along in the chorus. How's that for a campfire tune? Good luck.